I want to continue to update you on this breaking news this morning. What's being called a mass casualty incident in New Orleans on Bourbon Street there. Police say at least 10 people could be dead, 30 hurt after a car drove into a crowd on Bourbon Street. There is a news conference happening right now. Let's listen in.
Locals versus tourists. What I also can tell you is that this man, this perpetrator, he fired on our officers from his vehicle when he crashed his vehicle. 2 of our officers have been shot. They are stable, and we will give you an update on them. I have yet been able to go to the hospital. I will be leaving here for us to go visit our officers. We have called in every officer that we have. We have so much appreciated our partnerships who have also offered us staff. Last night, we had over 300 officers out here. And because of the intentional mindset of this perpetrator who went around our barricades in order to conduct this, he was hell-bent on creating the carnage and the damage that he did. Because of the nature and the indices that we have on the scene, and we have enough information that the FBI will be taking over this investigation. And with that, I am going to be asking, this is the assistant agent in charge. This is Agent Duncan, Special Agent Duncan, and she has taken over this case on behalf of us and the FBI. As always, we will be in partnership with all of our partners, but Agent Duncan, if you want to have a few words for me.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning. My name is Alethea Duncan. I'm the Assistant Special Agent in charge for FBI New Orleans. As Chief Kirkpatrick said, we'll be taking over the investigative lead for this event. This is not a terrorist event. What it is right now is their improvised explosive devices that was found, and we are working on confirming if this is a viable device or not. As Chief Kirkpatrick said, we're asking everyone to stay away from Bourbon Street, specifically from Canal Street to St. Anne. That is my ask. Once again, stay away from Bourbon Street, Canal Street, all the way to St. Anne until we can figure out what is going on. Our goal is to provide you additional information at the 11 a.m. press conference. Thank you so much, and we will be in touch.
Yes, I will say that we want our community and our visitors to continue enjoying. There's so much to enjoy about New Orleans, and we are going to make sure that our routes in the Superdome are safe today for the game. And yet we had this tragic event, and we're sorry again to everyone in our community. But we do want you to go about the day, as we say, just stay away from Bourbon, okay?
Can you elaborate on the device? You did say something about the device.
We actually are not going to be taking questions this morning until we have more information. That's why we will give you an 11 o'clock briefing. So until then, please hold your questions. We will give you everything that we possibly can, okay? So 11 o'clock, we will see you at the headquarters, and we will go again from there, okay? No questions right now.
The device is confirmed?
All right, you were just listening into a news conference with New Orleans Police Department and the FBI. This is after breaking news this morning where we know 10 people were killed, 30 others, at least 30 others were injured when a man drove into the crowd. Police telling us that that man apparently also firing at officers as he drove into the crowd. He actually drove around barricades, and the New Orleans police saying he was, quote, hell-bent on causing carnage. We know 2 officers were shot. No word yet on their conditions. The FBI is now taking over the investigation. The FBI, though, not calling this a terrorist event. They did find improvised explosive device there. You can hear the reporters asking the questions about this IED that they found. They wouldn't elaborate on it, but they are working to see if it was live at this point. And they're going to have a news conference coming up at 11 o'clock this morning.
So this just happened just a little after 3 this morning, and this is our first news conference to hear that this was not a drunk driver, this was not an accident, this appears to be intentional, and the police are handing this investigation over to the FBI. And as Sophia just said, we do plan to get more information at 11 a.m. when they do their next press conference, because as you just heard, they were not answering any of the reporters' questions right now.